Good morning. Orlando Gardener coming at you. What's new? Nah. What else is growing on in the garden? What's producing? Well, this year, we are very hopeful to have a stellar crop of lychee, or what we call lychee. Every tip just about is loaded with potential fruit. Look very carefully down there. You see that those little bitty dots. There we go, right there. This particular one is Emperor, and it is starting to push. And we're going to do everything in our power to make sure that it produces well this season. One of the keys to making sure lychees or lychees produce well is keeping it water. It needs more water than anything in your garden, guaranteed. This is Emperor, and it is in a 25-gallon pot, and I have it sitting in the basin this year, so I don't have to worry about losing all the water and losing my fruit. Because if you do not water, I can't express it as much as I should. If you do not water your lychee trees, all of your fruit are going to drop off. What else do we have growing on? The bananas are growing. Look, this weather is absolutely perfect for fruit production. This garden is really, really happy in this hour. And I won't be surprised, y'all, if even Philippine mango produces this year. It's just, the garden is just really setting off. But this is ice cream banana, and it is a good banana. And this is the only bunch in this particular area, but it is doing its thing. Oh yes, it is. Silas wood, sapodillas. The tree is doing its thing this season. Yes, there's a little bit of city mold there, but it's all right. Sapodilla tree is really, really doing its thing, and have some little ones as well coming on. So this is really exciting, and this is producing as well. Pigeon peas are loading up. I mean, really loading up. Look at how beautiful that is. And this one is actually in the ground, in the raised bed that holds the sugar cane from Jamaica. But it's coming on really well. Please excuse the mess. Stuff is all over the place, getting ready for your visit this year. All right. This is one of my lychee trees. This one is in the ground, and it is getting ready to produce like a workhorse. Look at it. It is really, really pushing out this season. Here, lychee trees are so beautiful. I like the deep, rich colors. Look at that, pushing out. That come with this. The entire tree is pushing. And what kind this is, I forget right now, but it'll come to me. It's been in the ground for a couple of years and it's done its thing, but it's also failed me, and not because of itself, but because of me, because I didn't water it properly. This tree is getting water, if not every day, it's getting water every other day. Because if you don't water them, and what I did was I built up a good base so that when I water the tree, it retained moisture. So there's a lot of compost going on around my lychee trees, because I really want them to produce. And there are times that I don't attend to them, which I don't want that to be this year, because I want them to produce as heavy as they possibly can. But because of the mulching heavy, I got leaves, sugar cane, leaves down there, and just a little bit of everything. Leaves from the pecan tree, leaves from mango trees, threw some old good soil down there on it, and I'm looking for that to produce really good. This one, which is chicken tongue, lychee. This is the one that has the very, very skinny seed in it. It is full of flowers this season. And it's up to me, y'all. It's up to me to keep this thing right. Look up there. Let's try to zoom in right there, so y'all can see the flowers right there. It's up to me to keep this thing producing. I mean, on almost every branch. Excuse me, Jakarta. Hi, how are you? And this tree is kind of sprawly, kind of all over the place, but it doesn't matter. I didn't plant it to be pretty. I planted it so it can produce fruit for my family. Okay, let's come on over here to the plum tree. Plum tree is producing, and it needs a little bit more water, and that'll be okay. We'll get it watered up real good. Got some over there. I'm trying not to trip, y'all. Got some plums here. Got some plums there. This is going to be really, really, really good. Possibly for the first time, this Longan tree might be producing fruit. Now, I moved it from a 25-gallon pot into this 45, so it might shock it a little bit. Okay, something's going on behind me. But it looks like it might be producing this year. And I got this as a seedling many, many years ago from a friend by the name of Richard Wynn. His YouTube channel is Southern Spirits for Life. He's the one that showed me about growing mango trees in pots. Not growing. Woo, spiders. Spiders, spiders, spiders. Okay, let's go over here. All right. This is that Brazilian cherry. Well, these birds are getting bold. All right, y'all better watch it now. Grandma got you cherry. It's producing. Look at that. This thing is going to be loaded. And I almost did like fruit for trees, you know, wanted to get rid of this particular fruit, but because it's nutritious, I kept it. And all of a sudden this past year, y'all, the flavor changed. It went from being medicine-y, if you would, to being delicious. It was like, wow. And you know me, I don't just go by what I feel and what I think. I always have other people to smell things and try things to make sure it's just not me fooling myself. And I had other people to take, and this thing went to another level in sweetness. I think this is a tree that just needs to mature. And when it matures, the fruit changes. It's so much better. So it's just, this is not just medicine anymore. This is really delightful. And I need to go through and get off all these leaves that don't look so good, because this can really be a beautiful tree, but it went through a season of not watering. And take all these old ugly leaves off, because it's an evergreen. It is an evergreen, but that's producing as well. Now, I don't have my ladder right here ready, but if y'all look, just take a look. See those little stickies up there? Right there, yeah. Not only there, but here, and all over. That's my longan tree that's mashed in there, all jumbled up. Yeah, they hugging and kissing, that's okay. But it is gonna be loaded with longans this year. I mean, loaded. So that's producing as well this season. It's a lot growing on. Let's go over here to my UF Best peach tree. She is smiling really, really good. Look at this, y'all. Thumbnail. Maybe not. That ugly banana leaf is there. Let's see, maybe I can turn this way. Maybe not. I don't want the ugly house in it. There you go. Look at this. Flowers all over the tree. I mean, everywhere. And so it is also with the one in the back hidden behind the banana trees back there, which I'm going to cut a bunch of those down. But it's producing. And not only that, but this particular peach tree, it's loaded as well. Look at it. My goodness. Flowers all over the peach tree. Just everywhere. Look at it. Peaches will be all over these trees here shortly. This is very, very good. Okay. And then let's go look at a seedling loquat that has a couple of them on it. As a matter of fact, see them up there? Them yellow ones up there? This one is here. I'm gonna pick this now. See what it tastes like. I could have waited a little bit, but it's still good. Oh yeah. And they're that good. And they're not even ready. All right. Oh yeah. This is good. All right, y'all. It's the Orlando Gardener coming at you. Hey, Sam. And the garden is really productive right now. Not with just mangoes. Nope. Not with just mangoes, but other things are growing on out here as well. All right. Let me see. Wait a minute before I let y'all go. Okay. It worked, y'all. Okay. All right. Quick story. Because we're 14 minutes in. This is the twin tree of the other Jabo. And this one was not doing well. I would get 3 Jaboticabas too. That one's 25 or 30 at a time. And when I would try to move them, I noticed that the weight of the two pots were different. And as you all know, anybody that's been following me for any considerable amount of time, you know I don't really tamper the soil like that, and I use what I use. But I changed the soil. I changed the soil out. I put the peat moss in here, and because this stuff loves peat moss, with hopes that it would change the tree and make the tree happy. I would say the tree is happy. What y'all think? Jaboticaba specialist? I would think that the tree is happy now. All I did is change the soil. I gave it what it needs, what it wants. All right. So that's productive too. Woo! What a year coming. I look forward to seeing you all, meeting you all, and having return visitors. And a shout out to all those over in England that are watching, those in Hawaii that are watching, all those that are in Brazil. Hello, I'm finding out people all over are watching the channel. I want you to know I love you. Keep your head up. You know, I know this year you had all these things you wanted to do, and you still can do them. Bus riding by. Don't give up on your dreams and your visions. You know, you can do it. You can accomplish. It's just the second month of the year. This is the Landlord Gardener coming at you. Be successful. Be productive. Y'all have a good one. Oh, like the video and share. And subscribe. Click the little thing down there, the little thingy. Bye-bye.